When you're working really hard to get your clients results, it's so easy to get caught up in the workload. And so I'm going to remind you something that is so important, that if you don't do this in the beginning, then you're going to miss out on so much missed opportunity to be able to document your results, and then as well as get paid 2 to 3 times per client that you have now or clients that you will get in the future. And so this strategy involves getting testimonials and getting referrals. And so everybody knows that in order to actually get somebody to buy what you have, you need to get them to know, like, and trust you. And who better to know, like, and trust you than referrals from clients who've directly worked with you? These are the best people, right? They've shared their positive experiences with their friends who are now talking to you about to sign on to your program. You are going to close them every time. And as well as testimonials, this is to document the actual success that you provide with proof, and then you can leverage these testimonials for things like ads and being able to put it out on your social page for authority. And so this is what this video is going to be about. I'm going to show you why we collect testimonials and as well as how to collect testimonials and referrals.
Referrals and testimonials are going to be the next highest leverage task that you could possibly do. We're speaking on the topic of getting people to know, like, and trust you, and referrals are directly going to know, like, and trust you because you are associated with somebody that they like. So you need to ask for referrals from your network map, and you need to ask them from your clients. So when to ask for a referral, there's 5 off the top of my head of the best times that you can ask for one. Because obviously, like, ask kind of whenever, but just make sure that it's timed correctly. But this is the best times, right? So at the end of their onboarding form, this is what I put. I said, who else do you know that might be struggling? Or who else, for you, you might say, who else do you know that might benefit from what I do? Simple as that. And then you could add a little description that says, I found that whoever goes through my training with a friend or someone they know has a higher chance of success and enjoys it much more. If you connect me with your friend, here's my number, then I'll give you, if your price is $1,000, $100 bonus, and I'll also give your friend a $100 discount. After their first big win is another time. After their first check-in call is a great time. Again, after their next big win, and at the end of plan meeting, which is all, you can find that in the fulfillment section of this whole roadmap. But when you ask for a referral, you should not feel any shame, or you should not feel like you're being needy. This is something that I feel like I have to combat, a limiting belief in a lot of people that I work with, is because when you ask someone for a referral, all you're doing is asking to help more people. That's it. It's helping them, helping their friends, their family, whoever they refer, and it's helping you. And the people that you do good work for will be happy to refer you. I promise you, it's the only way that I've been able to get to where I'm at today is by doing good work for the people around me, and they recommend me to their friends. But you need to use social awareness and realize that a referral is not easy to get. If you ask somebody for a referral, it's one thing. There's no telling that whether they're going to fulfill that ask of you. But as well as you kind of need to do good work. That's super important. But testimonials is equally as important because this is where you're going to show me what you're really made out of. If you don't get testimonials from at least 50% of the people that you work with, you're either a bad coach or you are a spineless chicken. You need these testimonials to 5x the authority of your coaching. And so I've written how to do it. This is super important. It has to be done on a physical level. It should not be done over text. Connect with them at first. Speak about something genuine. Obviously, like, this is nothing to do with sales skills at this point. Like, you need to just calm down and realize that it's not weird. That's the only thing. Once you reach out, speak about something genuine, asking about their day. Like, I'm assuming you have a good relationship with your clients. I do. I can call them up and it's not weird where it's just like, yo, like, how was your day? What are you doing? And then you might have something that you want to say, right? But sorry, I don't know why I'm having to coach you through how to talk to your clients. I'm sure that they all love and appreciate you and respect you. It's just that sometimes it can be like a heat of the moment, like you're about to ask them for something, you feel weird and awkward. So just break that. This is optional. But saying that your mentor, your coach, is holding a challenge for who can get the most testimonials or referrals, you're trying to qualify for a reward. This is something that I did as a closer, is whenever I was collecting money, I would tell people like, oh, can you pay a little bit earlier? I'm trying to qualify for this challenge. It'd be, a huge thing if I win. So, and then that's how I'd collect the cash early. But first, talk about how much you appreciate them for being part of your team or helping you along your journey, how much it's changed your life. Then tell them one more time how much it would mean to you if they made you a testimonial. Then at the end of the call, you can also ask them if they know anyone that could also benefit from your coaching and tell them that they're going to get $100 for anyone they can refer. So whenever I ask somebody for a referral, obviously this is like if you have a brain and you can ask people at different times strategically for a referral and then next time for a testimonial, and you can just like play it out, then do that. Don't do this at the same exact time. But whenever I ask somebody for a referral, I ask them for names. I'm like, okay, cool. Off the top of your head, like, who do you know? I actually get them to think about the names so that it actually follows through. And then along the way, like, obviously I tell them like, yo, like, if you ever meet anyone, like, remember, be a huge help for me, and I will actually give you money if you bring me someone. This is going to be a huge resource on referrals. So to remind you, referrals buy more often, they close more likely, and I don't know if they buy at the same price as your previous client did. That's super important. Is you need to assume that the client that referred this person, that they asked your clients how much they paid. So don't try to get funny with the referrals. Like, they know how much their friend paid, so that's how much they should pay. And this is a great resource. I don't need to go through this with you. I've already like gone through the majority of information that I wanted to. And so just remember that none of it's weird. There's strategic times to ask for referrals and testimonials, and it will 5x the authority of your business. If you look like you have two coaching clients, but you actually have like 10, that's a really big issue. And you need to have 10, but look like you have 50. So get a video testimonial. I should have said that at the beginning. Video is so important because you can't fake that. You can't fake somebody saying good things about you. You can leverage it for so many other things. And one thing that I didn't do is actually put the document for referrals. I'm going to get that right now. All right, so I embedded this doc right here on the front page, and this is going to be what you send out to people. So I want you to open this, actually make a copy so that you can edit this part right here, and this part, and this part. But just put your name here and send this directly to the people that you're asking for the testimonial of, and they're going to record a video for you. I really like this because it follows the BAB framework. Super easy guidance to give someone. They're going to appreciate it. And then the most important part is that they say, I suggest following your name because, and then they give their reason. But this is what we're going to be able to leverage anything in the future that we do, whether we make content about it, whether we run ads, do anything like that. We'll be able to leverage these testimonials a lot. And I want you to be able to really boast the transformations that you make and show people that you're working with real people, and a lot of them. So get as many of these as you can.